quiet and silent but effective organizing. And yes, they've arrested some policemen who mostly are group administrators of WhatsApp groups that are discussing these issues. And we're working to get them released. But the most important thing is that they are all determined to get these problems resolved, and if it's not resolved, they are also very determined to act. The mistake the police authorities are making at the highest levels is that they think this is for retired officers. No, the people that are actually agitating the most, the people who are ready to act and down tools if necessary on July 21st, followed by another group planning for August 1st, by the way. They are mostly serving policemen, and they're ready. They are very willing and ready to take the consequences. You see, most of them have said this, and I believe it, that what they are being paid now is as good as being unemployed, considering the amount of risk they take. I mean, how do you serve for 35 years, and your pension is 35,000 naira at the end of the month? What do you do with it? Buy a recharge card with it? How do you serve a country for 35 years, and your monthly salary is highest 57,000, maybe 140,000, depending on your rank? You know, how do you survive in a country where inflation rate is at 24%, where you have to pay school fees of your children, you have to treat yourself if you are sick, and you no longer have any of those facilities and amenities and also incentives that are there to help police. You know, there's no police clinic where you can go take treatment. Maybe there's one, maybe it's just an empty building. You don't have a police pharmacy where you can buy drugs. They have a police cooperative society, but it's also been hijacked by those who are powerful and connected and probably corrupt. But what is interesting about this, I should mention, is that there are already some victories. For example, the police officer whose video went viral saying that he was being paid 2-point-something million, I think it was an ASP or so, they suddenly discovered, the pension people suddenly discovered that they have 5 million naira in his account, in his RSA account. So, and they have asked him to come and collect it. So it has started, but now we're speaking directly to the policemen, rank and file, that please do not give up, do not backtrack. I know that they will threaten you that the people who did the strike or tried to plan a strike in 2003 weren't only arrested or sent, some of them were killed by the Obasanjo regime. But we live in a different era now, and people are very conscious, awake, and aware, and nobody is going to allow anybody to trample upon your rights without the public coming to your aid. And this time around, it's not just the police. We are mobilizing the Nigerian people to fight for the police, because for our entire time, we'll be fighting against the police. This is the time to fight for them. And this, by the way, doesn't stop us from fighting against them whenever we notice infractions in their actions and inactions.
All right.